Hello and welcome back to Felsbrunn. So today we're on our soil field again. As you can see, the weeds have grown quite rapidly on here. We slept through the night on here last night and the weeds grew 2 growth stages in that time. So our field to the left of us, which is ready to harvest, is now also full of weeds, which it wasn't when we went into the house last night. So we need to get these sprayed off in here. So I'll try and get as much yield as possible off this bit. So it's a very special weed kill this. Not only does it kill the weeds fast, it also works in the rain, which I know they wouldn't do in real life. So it's been raining for about 2 hours in game time, so rather than speed up in case it just goes forward another growth stage and we lose this crop as well, I thought we'd better just get on and get it done. I've already done our field of canola at the back of the yard, which was in the same state as this one. So our first job for the day is get this field sprayed, then go back to the yard, empty out and get some fertiliser on board. We have got some contract combining coming up in the next few days as well once we've done our own field. One of our new farmers on the map needs their fields harvested as they haven't got time to do it. So we're down there and doing that as well. I'll show you where at the end of this video. So just go once around the outside of this field first. At least doing the herbicide we can easily see where we've been with it, unlike doing the fertiliser at this late stage of crop growth. I haven't worried about putting narrow wheels on because the crop description isn't turned off at the moment. The last 2 spraying jobs I've done in real life, different farms, neither of them have bothered with row crops anyway. They've just left wider tram lines to allow for wide wheels all year. It just removes the possibility of making a mess on wetter fields a little bit. So there should be less chance of an overlap while we're doing this. Notice it raining, you also just hear thunder in the background as well. Even the birds aren't too keen on this herbicide as it works so fast. I've used some quick acting ones in real life, but nothing ever worked this quick before. More's the pity at times. So we have now bought the other field of soya, the one to the other end of our canola field, the other side of a row of trees. That is now in our possession. I decided that was the best one to go for in the end. So that needs another dose of fertiliser on it. So we probably won't do it in today's video, but we will get ready to do it. I'll probably do that off camera and do some other work for the next episode. The rain is certainly a big improvement in this version of the game over FF17. No longer comes through the vehicles or the buildings, which is a big improvement. It actually sounds really realistic as well. I'm not going to worry if you miss the odd weed here and there, as long as we've got most of them. So I'll just spin around and go up and down the field now. You now see what our row of trees looks like through the middle of this field as well as we've been going around here. Completely changes the look of the field. the options been there, I would have put oak trees in or something like that down there. There's a lot of birds in this field by the looks of it. Just get them out of there, don't want them damaging the crop if we can help it. See the weeds coming at the top of our crop over there, which is ready to harvest, unfortunately. I did try earlier to see if this would work on that, but it's too late to do anything about it now. So we just have to take the yield penalty off that. Bit annoying, but that's the way it is. There's nothing shown on the map last night, but nothing much left for us to do, so I thought I'd go through sleep for the night, then get us forward a bit, which turned out to be a mistake as it's looking now. So these weeds do look good. There's one thing you can say about them. There's a lot of them, but they look good. Too many of them, in fact. It's really interesting to see what happens when, or if and when seasons does arrive. You know, it's looking very likely at the moment from various Facebook posts. I look forward to seeing the new GPS mod when it arrives as well. So that'd be a big help in doing this sort of thing. Particularly fertiliser, like we have to do on the next bit. Nice to get some good money coming back from these crops when we harvest them. Still got my eye on that field in front of us from when we can afford it. After buying that other field, we're now down to just under £40,000, so it won't be for a little while yet because that one is over 300,000. So you see absolutely no rain coming through cab roof how it used to, which is much better. You know, so we just complete the spray pan on the booms to go behind the wheels as well at some point. Hopefully someone will modify that to do that. Don't know why it misses those bits. Just this triangle on this side now. These areas, fields have varying names depending which part of the UK you come from. So around here we tend to know them as scoots, other places gores, gearings, shorts, all various names for them, but I know what we call them most of the time, and I won't be saying that here because it's not very PG. Can be a bit of a pain with certain types of machinery, particularly root crop machinery. There's not much left there now. 3 width of the sprayer. Makes a big difference. We can easily see where you've been with this one. So her server has been a bit jittery again today, unfortunately. So there may be the odd jump in video footage which is outside of my control. Luckily I'd just finished filming and recording yesterday's episode when the server connection was lost. So that's good timing in that respect. Just go a small triangle in this corner left. Still be a little tiny bit left, just to our left after this width as well by the looks of it. Just enough to be annoying. Just grab these few weeds here. I'll get folders up and get back to the yard and empty out. Got a tub of fertiliser back at the yard we can fill up with. Looks like there's about a third of a spray full left of herbicide, which you may well need. It's a possibility we could look at doing the contracts on these fields to the right of us. Can't actually see too many weeds sticking out the top of the oats to our right at the moment. However, this next bit up is looking absolutely terrible for weeds. So that may well be a good one to do a contract on. As you see, the canola there is a lot cleaner than it was as we sprayed that one. Just go in our yard here now and empty the sprayer out next to this existing can. Just pull up to the fertiliser now, which it doesn't seem to be recognising at the moment. And we just have to pull away from it and then back up to it again to get to recognise it's there. It's probably too close to the herbicide. Just confusing the fill point on the sprayer. It's a bit annoying that those weeds came in our field over there when it's ready to harvest. Guess it depends what happens first, being ready to harvest or the weeds coming in, as to whether that's affected our yield or not. So head up to our new field now. Should have enough fertiliser on board to do that. We'll head up there and just have a look at the field and also look at what the trees are like up there. So we now own this field to our left here, which has no weeds in it, just needs fertilising a second time. But we won't be doing that today, so we'll just have a look. I should probably do that off camera, and I'll press the right button to get out the tractor. Should be that one. So we've got another crop of soy on here, which is a couple of stages off harvest. You see our nice new trees all up there. Completely changed the look of the map having them there. So we'll probably do the same with this field in the near future as well. So the bits we've got to harvest for someone else are these fields in red down here. The blue ones are all our own. The red ones to the left here, fields 15, 16 and 8, all need harvesting. I believe 2 of them are to be done with the corn header and 1 with the cereal header. But that's where we'll leave the video today. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see you next time.